Hi, everybody. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Amber for ForRent.com, and I'm joined by Jamie from the C.R.A.F.T blog. Jamie has lived in an apartment for quite some time, and we think she's a sort of expert when it comes to making your apartment your own. So ForRent.com thought it was only natural that we team up with Jamie to help you discover how you too can make your apartment your own. So tonight we are going to be showing you how easy and affordable it is to create your own DIY artwork. How fun. It's going to bring your apartment walls to life, really. If you take a look at my walls, there's nothing there. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. One of the biggest challenges renters face are how to make their apartment feel like their own, especially if they cannot paint or, they feel like they don't have the ability to really just do some of the things that homeowners do. So don't have any fear, because Jamie's here, and ForRent.com is joining up to help you discover some rental decor solutions for you. So I do want to mention real quick before we get started here that the artwork that Jamie makes here tonight, we are going to be giving it away on the ForRent.com blog, blog.forrent.com. So you should head on over there maybe Friday, and we should have a giveaway up for you for your chance to win it. Also, don't forget to follow ForRent.com on G+. All right, Jamie, so I think you can take it from here.
Yay, well, I'm Jamie, and I blog at C.R.A.F.T, which is an acronym for Creating Really Awesome Free Things. And tonight we're going to make some DIY artwork with felt. So the original one that I actually made for my apartment when I lived in Florida is like this. They're pretty big canvases. I actually don't know the size, but there's 3 of them. So this is one, and then they actually go on top of each other like this. And they meet, well, here's how they actually look. They like meet together, and there's 3. So this is kind of the inspiration for tonight. I still actually have these hanging on my wall. So I'm making a different version of the felt DIY artwork, and they look like this. So what I love about it is that the felt is literally 4 for $1. So I think to make my big ones, it took like 10 pieces, and I just bought 4 pieces for the blue ones. They come in sheets. I've already cut these in half, but I just decided to do blue, shades of blue, and added white.
Which I just want to add that I personally love For Rent Blue. I'm not saying we planned it. I don't think we did at all.
We didn't. I just picked blue. They're all pretty shades.
Find it out.
And what colors are you using tonight, Amber?
Oh, tonight I'm using, I tend to stay away from a lot of color. I think I'm just scared of it. So for my color, I painted my canvas coral. Everybody likes coral right now. And then my colors are black felt, which I've actually already cut. And then I have white felt as well. And I just cut them into like little darts.
Yeah, little arrow shapes.
Yeah.
They're very in right now too.
Super, super trendy.
Cool. Well, I'm doing just a stripe. So I used this here, my little strips, but I used this handy dandy little wheel cutter. It's actually a quilting tool. Mine's Fiskars, I don't know, whatever, but it's really handy to help you cut like the nice straight lines. You definitely don't have to have it by any means, and in fact, I did my first one, I just used scissors, so whatever works for you. But then, so you're just going to take your piece of felt and literally cut it into 1-inch strips, like so, using your little tool. And maybe I'll actually put my camera down now so people can see my blank canvas. There we go. So here's my blank canvas. And so once you get all your strips cut, which I have them all laid out, dun, 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 you're just going to start hot gluing them onto your canvas. And it's really just, I mean, my pattern, I'll show you this one here. This is the one that I already made, and it's super, can you all see that? Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's pretty random, so it's not, I mean, after you cut your strips, this is going to take me, ooh, that was my ruler, it's okay. It's going to take me like 5 minutes. So I've got my glue gun all heated up. Are you ready, Amber?
I'm ready to go. I've got my.
Oh, yours is pretty too.
I know, she's fun.
Mine's so ugly. Look at that thing.
Oh, Well, she's been through some things. I mean,
She's been through something.
she's seen some things. It's fine.
She's seen better days, this poor thing. So,
This girl was like $2.
oh man.
Love that. So, Jamie, a quick question for you. I know that you've rented and you're kind of our renter expert. This thing is really loud. That's why it was $2. Watch that. So what I want to know is what is your biggest DIY challenge that you have, your apartment decor challenge that you have faced personally as a renter?
I have two that have been like really tricky. One was probably not like for the normal renter, but I had cement walls.
Oh.
And that was really tricky because you couldn't hang anything on the wall. And then the other one is just storage because, you know, when you rent, you don't have built-ins, and I've rented in my kitchen. There was one drawer in the whole kitchen.
No.
I know, super sad story.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I would totally, I mean, the cement walls was like a weird situation, but then the storage has definitely been a problem in all places I've rented.
So how did you overcome? Let's start with your cement walls. What did you do there?
Well, cement walls are, I mean, I lived in Florida, so it was for hurricane sake,
Right.
I
Well, that
suppose.
makes sense.
Yeah, but I just used 3-inch strips, which actually is when I decided, like, I love these things, and they look like this. I have them next to me because I still use them all the time, but they just stick onto the wall, and so I made gallery walls, and I hung everything on the wall with 3-inch strips, so that made that really easy, actually.
No, I've never used one, but is it just like the commercial, or you just and it's
Yeah,
done?
so yeah, actually, it's on the back of this. So it just looks like this. This is half of one. Can you see that okay?
I can, yeah.
And then the other half looks exactly like it, but sticks onto your wall, and then they like piece together like a little,
Aw.
like really strong, sturdy Velcro.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So they're
Are they relatively inexpensive as well?
I say a pack like this that has like 3, you know, you can hang 3 pictures is probably like $4.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible, and they're just so they don't mess up your walls. They don't rip off your paint when you're taking them off when you're leaving, so you can get your deposit back.
Yeah. Deposit.
Yeah, so it's worth it.
Okay, perfect. Now, and your other one was your storage solutions. How did you overcome that one?
Storage, I love baskets, and I like to buy furniture that has storage built into it.
Okay.
That way, I can always, you know, put things in dressers. I mean, I had a dresser in my kitchen because it would store my pots and pans.
Oh, wow. I've never even thought of a dresser in a kitchen.
Well, I told you I had the one drawer situation going on, which was
Right.
like bad
Wow.
news in that kitchen.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so, and then what else? Oh, I did, one of my favorite, like, DIYs, I suppose, to help with storage was this door organizer.
Okay.
So it's basically like a shutter door that had a bunch of actually command hooks on it, and I leaned against the wall in the kitchen, and I could hang, like, all my spoons, and all my knives are on this magnetic strip in it.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, so that was, like, super handy.
I see those magnetic strips around Pinterest a lot, you know, like for makeup, bobby pins, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Where do you buy one of those?
I think I got mine at Bed Bath & Beyond. I mean, I think mine was specifically for knives because I wanted it to be like super strong
Oh, wow.
the knives weren't falling on people. But yeah, you can get them. I mean, they're not hard to find. Like,
Oh, cool.
you can totally get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, I actually have to run and grab a glue stick.
Yeah, please do.
I'll be right back.
I guess there's a reason why mine is $2. Everyone, it's not working. I have to push it. Maybe I'll invest in a more costly one. Maybe a whopping $5. Think I could swing that?
Glue sticks. Okay, back in business.
Back in business.
How are you doing over there? I can't see yours.
I know there's a reason for that. It's it's mostly because we don't need to see train wrecks. So
Oh,
I'm just kidding. It just
it's so
I move a
easy.
little slow. This is how far I've gotten.
Oh, that looks good though.
You like?
Yeah, I really do. That looks nice.
Yay!
Yay. See, anybody can do it. It's just felt.
I guess so. And the cool thing is you're like the one you showed at the beginning. That doesn't even look like felt to me. It looks
Oh,
it looks super. I don't know. It looks chic to me and high endish.
well, I mean, when you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or wherever you go, there is so many colors of felt. It's, I mean, whatever you're feeling, you can find.
All right.
Yeah, so.
So, in your opinion, Jamie, what do you think is the most overlooked apartment decor solution? Or yeah, like what do you think is a great solution out there for apartment renters that people just aren't utilizing? I know personally, my last apartment, we had these accordion doors right in the middle of our living room,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a really great layout, I thought. Beautiful crown molding. I loved it. A nice, beige, light beige color on the walls that,
Yeah.
it came with or whatever. Loved it. But then these like white accordion doors just kind of broke up everything. And they drove me crazy for a few weeks. And then I eventually bought an oversized curtain rod.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually bought, because I liked the design and the style, I bought shower curtains, like fabric shower curtains, and then hung them up over top of it. So it was almost at the top of the ceiling where the wall meets the ceiling. And then
Uh-huh.
they hung down and it covered almost that entire wall. And I just was so excited about how it turned out. It brought so much interest to the
Mhm.
room, and like it was just it was a talking point. People always complimented me and nobody knew it was shower curtains, which are a lot
Wow.
cheaper in my opinion than regular.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but anyway, what do you think, in your opinion, what do you think is the most overlooked solution out there for your renters?
Overlook solution. I mean, one thing I've done a lot is taking doors off, just off the hinges and putting them in a closet or asking the landlord to come and move them. Like
Okay,
closets, I feel like that's always helped, and it just kind of like, because in a lot of rentals they have the long skinny closets where it's hard to like,
get in.
you can't ever see both sides of your closet.
Exactly.
And for me, that's really frustrating. I like to like see everything and have all my choices in front of me.
Your options.
Yeah, and so just taking the doors off and like you said, hanging a shower curtain or just curtains that you have or whatever you can find is like just like a simple solution that like just kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel more at home and just better organized and stuff.
Now, did you feel that did you get a lot of pushback from the property?
I guess I honestly never have. I think I've taken off doors in all but one place I lived, and yeah, I guess I've had no one's ever like said anything to me, or they just come and take them, and I guess put them in like their big giant storage units or whatever.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so maybe I've just had nice landlords, or maybe no one cares. I'm not sure.
Yeah, some people are, more apt to be flexible. And I think also, you got to keep in mind property managers and things like that. They want you to feel at home. They
Yeah,
want this is your home, so they want you to feel at home. They want to help you do things and adjust well. So I think that's a good point. Is maybe don't be afraid to ask for
yeah, totally. I
something.
mean, the worst I can say is no, and then just don't do it. Big deal.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're totally right. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, so another question that I had, just because obviously my walls, bare, totally
Oh,
bare.
poor Amber.
I know it's really sad. Um, I obviously am terrified of hanging pictures on my walls. I get really nervous. I don't know what it is. It's like, you know, I don't want to create. What if I hate it? Do I have it stylized right? Am I going to make needless holes in the walls? It works me up, so I just don't hang anything, obviously, on my walls. Do you have any tips, that would help people stylize their walls and hang things on their walls?
Um, well, I guess I kind of already told you, but I love, the command ring
Oh,
strips because, I mean,
you sure did.
yeah, they're just great for renters. I mean, even non-renters, whatever. They don't put holes in your wall. They don't Rip the paint off. I already told you this, but they're just like great. So they're easy. You can hang a picture in 5 seconds. You just like literally stick and then snap it together. But I mean, they're not expensive. But I mean, if you want to do a giant gallery wall, I think just not being scared is another thing. Just poke a hole in your wall with a little nail and stick it up there. If you don't like it, take it down, and you can fill the hole with drywall very easily, and it's no big deal.
Well, you just make it sound so
just don't
easy.
Be scared.
I know. I just see all these amazing, collages, if you will. I'm like, long frame, small, and I'm like, I have no idea how to do that. Somebody obviously came in, stylized their home,
Aww.
and then left, and they posted a picture.
Aww. You just have to not be scared.
Well, I think actually I will look into those 3M strips.
Yeah.
Do they hold like heavy things?
Well,
I feel like they have some heavy frames.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like there's definitely like guidelines on the back of them. So if you have an 8x10, I might put 2.
Gotcha.
But you can, it can hold heavy things. You just have to put more on it to hold. I'm trying to read it and see what it says, but yeah, you just have to put more. But
that sounds easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically done with mine. You can see the strips are dangling off the sides right now.
Okay.
And all you do is just turn it over, and then I'm going to use my little roller thing or scissors if you have it. So I use my little roller thing, and you just cut them off on the ends so that you get like this perfect little end. And then, I mean, I'm done.
Yeah, me too.
Let me see yours. You're not showing us.
Well, yeah. We're gonna get there one day.
Oh, yeah, you did a whole row.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So.
And I don't think you showed them the flower you're going to put on it. Do you have the flower cut out?
Well, it is cut out. Here is what I can do. So I went to work today. I was so excited about our hangout tonight, and I was like, I'm just going to do darts, and I showed it to the girl, Maria, I work next to, and she's just a doll. And I said, can you just maybe come up with just a little like dart design for me, And she said, sure. And the next thing I know, I turn around and she had designed this thing.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy, yeah.
So she made me like a key. And she cut out my felt for me. Just love her. Just insane. So I do have it I mean, it's obviously not put together because I have 6 darts up there, but she did such a great job. I mean, I've got gray, black, and white, and that's it.
Yeah. I love it. And I love the coral background. That's nice.
Yeah, that's my little pop of color because I can't commit, apparently, to color. But they're, the flower will go up here, little darts.
Pretty. And where's she going to hang? Behind your couch?
Behind, on the floor. I'm probably not going to hang her.
Oh.
I'm not going to hang her, probably. So, it'll be fine. Very cool. Well, then that was super easy. Can you show us yours again?
Well, so now I have 2 because I made both of them.
That looks so good.
Yay. So it's really easy. Anyone can do it. You can hang them together. You can hang them separate. You could do it like this, like that. You could make 4, which would be really fun. So, yeah.
Well, you were just an achiever. So that seemed pretty easy. I guess now you have your own personalized artwork. I want to say a special thanks to Jamie. Thank you so much for showing us how easy felt can be and introducing at least me to the 3M strips. So I don't know if you're getting a plug for that, but there it is. I really appreciate your decor tips. I think there were a lot of good things in there. One key takeaway I'm thinking about right now is basically don't be afraid to ask, just give your property manager a call and say, hey, this is kind of bothering me. I'm thinking about this. What do you think? And then obviously, more than likely, they're going to, want to reach out and help you. Also, if anybody out there has made any personalized artwork, or if you've made any while we did ours, or if you decide I'm super inspired and I want to go make my own now, please feel free to upload your pictures of your artwork to our events page. We'd love to see them. I love creativity and I love inspiration. It's just everywhere. So we'd love that, and I'd love to showcase it from our For Rent channels as well. And I just wanted to mention one more time that we are going to be giving away Jamie's art project tonight here that she made. So please stop by our blog at blog.ForRent.com, and we will be giving that away, Jamie. So I'm so excited about that. Thank you again to everybody for coming out, and we hope that we have inspired you to try something new and to be a little bit more bold. Maybe I will put it on the wall with your decor solutions for your apartment. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.